Good morning, everybody. This morning I was just sitting here reading my book, which I'm reading it for the second time. And I read this really impactful part, and I just wanted to share it with you and just see what you think of it. Maybe it'll inspire you to read the book. So the book is called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, and it's the journey beyond yourself. So the chapter I was reading was called Pain, the Price of Freedom. And he puts in this and he goes, basically he's talking about how everyday interactions can affect you so much that we allow everything that happens to cause us this disturbance, to, some degree of pain or insecurity, and we hold it into our heart instead of just letting it go, instead of letting it pass through us and letting it flow out and just move on. But instead we hold on to it and we create this wall. And when things in our life kind of hit up against that and kind of remind us of that pain or that insecurity or that hurt, we lash out and we, react from a place because of that pain that was done to us that we hold into our heart, where if we just let it go, right? So it says in the book, it says, to get some distance from this, you first need to get some perspective. Walk outside on a clear night and just look up into the sky. You are sitting on a planet spinning around in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Though you can only see a few thousand stars, there are hundreds of billions of stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone. In fact, it is estimated that there are over 1 trillion stars in the spiral galaxy, and that galaxy would look like one star to us if we could even see it. You're just standing on one little ball of dirt and spinning around on one of the stars. From that perspective, do you really care what people think about your clothes or your car? Do you really need to feel embarrassed if you forget someone's name? How can you let these meaningless things cause pain? If you want out, if you want a decent life, you had better not devote your life to avoiding psychological pain. You had better not spend your life worrying about whether people like you or whether your car impresses people. What kind of life is that? It's a life of pain. You may not think that you feel pain that often, but you really do. To spend your life avoiding pain means it's always right behind you. At any point, you could slip and say the wrong thing. At any point, anything can happen. So you end up devoting your life to the avoidance of pain. That really hit me. So the first time I read this book, I just read through it, right? I didn't really put any focus onto it. And the second time that I'm reading it, I'm really internalizing it. I'm really taking the message and sitting with it for a while, because it does disturb me. It's shaking up my entire sense of my reality. But that one was a hard one for me to swallow. And once I accepted that and I sit in the seat of my consciousness, it makes sense. Every single day we fight against, every single day we fight to not feel pain. But the reality is it's going to happen. We're going to hit walls. We're going to hit things every single day that don't go the way that we had imagined they should go, because we have this expectation instead of just letting what is be what is, right? So just accepting it, letting it go, and moving on. So I hope that maybe spoke to you today, and going forward, I'll probably share a few more tidbits because this book is absolutely incredible. Anyhow, have a great day.